the Cowboys and the Commanders this year, right?
I know we
Split.
did Philly. Oh, come
Split.
on, man.
Oh, it ain't no shit. We got
Hey,
this.
we cooked them.
Oh, let's go. Okay. All right. Let's get right to it. Super Bowl. Y'all made it, man. Jalen Hurts led y'all to the Super Bowl, and y'all playing a tough opponent, Kansas City Chiefs, Mahomes. All right.
Yep.
I know who you got winning. Obviously, the Eagles. Tell me why you have y'all like how y'all gonna win this game?
Oh man, so realistically, I think it's gonna be a shootout. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. Um, the Chiefs, their defense is like mid at best, but with Mahomes and Andy Reid, like, they always got a puncher's chance. You know what I mean? So I got the Eagles winning 37-34. And I think that just our offensive line and the way we run the ball and the threat of the quarterback running the ball with it, it's gonna be too much for the Chiefs defense to keep up with.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You want to bet on that, Tomo, or
I
like
just want
You
to
know,
know.
I respect
Oh,
to the Chiefs. I had to put my
that's
apron on because I got the colors on, so I got to come.
that's what threw me off when he said that. I'm like, he
Just
repping both squads. But all right, first thing first. How you become an Eagles fan, man?
NFL 2K5 with Theo on the cover catching the joint like this.
Yeah. Okay. So you've been through the dog years and the ups and downs.
I have.
Yeah,
All right.
because I remember. I'm Tomo. I remember before 2K5, probably like when I was living there, the Titans showed up to Tennessee and they won the Super Bowl their first year. I'll never forget that. I figured you would be a Titans fan, you know.
I didn't like football before that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was, I'm always, what I'm saying, basketball first. I'm a basketball head, but that game actually was introduced me to like the sport of football. To be honest, if I'm just being honest with you, and that's when I started, even keeping up with the sport was getting that video game, and that's who I played with, and I started liking them. I started buying jerseys, and next thing you know.
Oh my goodness, brother is killing me on it. This back to back, man. This back to back,
And with Kevin, he'll be so proud. With
man.
Kevin.
And then we got another Eagles fan named AJ. This is what's
No,
going on,
for
man?
real though, for we do
Yeah,
though,
man.
we do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's get
you
it.
get it, AJ Brown. I see what they doing here. But look, man, I ain't gonna lie. NFL 2K5. I think that's the one where you finally got a sports agent. I think that's when they gave you the whole when you had your first career, and then 2K Sports thought they was gonna take off, and Madden took the rights and said, this game's yeah, they was like, But man, come on now, it's Mahomes. Y'all been balling all year. And the debate yesterday, it started. You know what they said? Y'all ain't played a quarterback like this, man. Like they say he ain't got no weapons, but y'all ain't played a quarterback like this.
I mean, it's true, and I'm not gonna take nothing away from Mahomes, but you already said it. Y'all don't got the weapons to keep up on offense. You got Andy Reid, you got Mahomes, you got Travis Kelce, and I give you that. And those are probably the three best at their position: best coach, best quarterback, best tight end in the league. I'll give you that. But when you look at the depth that we got on both sides of the ball, because we haven't even talked about the Eagles' defense. But just looking at the offense, it's elite. Y'all may have the best quarterback, but we got the best offense. We got the best offensive line. We got 2 Pro Bowl caliber wide receivers. We got 3 capable running backs and 1 Pro Bowl running back, Miles Sanders, and then you can't forget about Boston Scott and and Kenneth Gainwell. So, I mean, it's just too much. Even our tight end, Dallas Goedert, he's maybe like a notch below Kelce to go along with the weapons that we got. So it's an overwhelming force. You know what I mean? It's a lot to overcome. It's a lot.
Like all yesterday we had like almost 2-hour episode, right? And we all started off with our picks, and I said the Chiefs in the beginning. And there's more and more fans, Eagles fans got on the show, and then more Chiefs fans got on the show. I was like, the Eagles gonna mess around and win this game because too many people is picking Kansas City. And something about, and Joe, you know about this too. It's something about the NFC East. When you doubt any one of those teams, like when you treat us like the underdogs, what happens? We just show up and prove. And Jalen Hurts is the quarterback to do that. However, he ain't seen no Chris Jones.
We'll
He ain't
see.
seen Chris Jones come up the middle. You know what I mean? And your safeties, they ain't seen no Travis Kelce who can get triple teamed and still know the ball coming. You know, I mean Darius Slay, and we call him Cranberry over here, but they may have a day off, but I also seen them have breakdowns in their secondary too with an older receiver. We call him T.Y. Hilton. You know, you can't have no communication errors in the Super Bowl, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the good thing about the Super Bowl is nobody got home field advantage, so we ain't got to worry about too much crowd noise. You know what I'm saying? Trying to throw off our communication.
That's true.
With that being said, you know, like you say, y'all, the Chiefs got some guys on the defensive line, but I don't even think that that's going to be a problem because the offensive line of the Eagles is so good. Plus, with the the play action and the RPOs and the kind of wrinkles you can go in when you got a dual threat quarterback, and they throw around that term dual threat quarterback a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But Jalen Hurts is a true dual threat quarterback. He'll beat you with his arm by itself, or he can beat you with his legs by itself. And you give him 2 weeks to get healthy. You give him, all this time to scout. It's just and like I said, the Chiefs' defense is mid at best. The offense is what we're worried about, But we have an elite defense to go against that. So I just think that I'm not taking nothing away from Mahomes. When it's all said and done, I think that Mahomes might go down as the best quarterback of all time. He's on that kind of trajectory. So with all due respect, to the Chiefs, well deserved. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did y'all thing, but the road ends here, baby. The road ends here.
So I'm gonna ask you one more time. What was your score again?
37-34. It's gonna be a shootout, but it's gonna be too much to overcome.
Okay. And you said earlier you said something.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.